Okay. Let's just cut to the chase. Oh yeah, look. Starting the stream on a different song. I finally got around to this. Thanks, good luck. So yeah, I finally got around to birthday song for Miku because it is Miku's birthday today, so that's cool. Alright. So yesterday, let's talk about the night session. Yesterday's night session was good. It was actually very good. The main thing though is that I tried to work on that mindset thing I mentioned. I tried to not focus as much on the the final death, so instead of just focusing on like how well I was playing that day, you know, stuff like that, like trying to like appreciate things more. Not caring so much about like the concrete number of finals I had. And yeah, it was a really chill session. I got stuck at the beginning every now and then. Hello, Banger, thanks for the raid. There were definitely moments where I got stuck. There were definitely moments where I was dying to pre-final for a little bit. Well, actually not really that much, but it did happen. But like, it wasn't tilting me. Like, I was very relaxed. I was very calm the whole session. There was pretty much no tilt compared to the afternoon session yesterday where I was very frustrated for a lot of it. So I want to see if I can keep that up on a session where I'm playing worse. But I'm at least optimistic that like this kind of new way of thinking is gonna make the grind less stressful, more fun, and hopefully that boosts my performance a little bit. Yeah. Good Cantata, thank you. Also today I will likely pass the 60-hour mark. Not in this session though, unless I go for a while. So I need to play for like over 3 hours, but today I want to try to hit the 60-hour mark. And if I hit the 60-hour mark, then I will be... and I'm gonna hold you to that, I will not forget. Did I forget to update the night document? I might have. It should be 54. Okay, no, I didn't forget to update it, nice. Yeah, I just want to, you know, take it a little more chill, not be as serious as yesterday, stuff like that, you know. Because, you know, it's like I need to consider, it's like, you know, the length of the grind, not just in terms of like, oh, you know, how cool it is, but also like, if I'm getting more and more frustrated every day with the boss, and that is not going to work out in 60 hours, but that's actually a very bad thing to be happening, so I really gotta take a chill pill, you know. I'm a little stupid there. So yeah, that'll hopefully work out. Yesterday was a pretty good session, like I said. Well, the night session was pretty good. I was just playing really consistently well. I think I had like 6 attempts at pre-final, and 4 of them finals, which is pretty cool. I was just playing really well. I feel like I was doing like, especially good that session. I'm in a pretty good mood right now. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention the thing I wanted to say. I want to pass the 60-hour mark because I had like I did not want the grind to be shorter than X amount of time, and that amount of time was 60 hours, and that's because like 60 hours would mean that it's longer than all of my avoidance grinds except for Melanzana no practice, which, you know, would just be kind of cool because it's like I expected Toikea to be that for me. Like it would surpass everything except Melanzana, just based on average experiences other people had. But that was not the case. I beat it in like 41 hours. Or it's like 43 of them. So that was like I really wanted this to take more than 50 hours, which is a silly thing to say, but I did something I actually did care about a little bit because 59-hour clear incoming, dude. I think Replica was like 59.50, like 59.49 or something. I don't remember. I'm pretty sure it was pretty deep into 59, so it's a 59-hour clear. 15 will be shorter than Replica. It's maximal comedy. I will say though, the fact that like getting finals has happened. Oh, excuse me. At like roughly the same rate as getting the chorus 3-2 in Replica has really put it into perspective for me. Because like both of these are at a similar amount of time, past the 55-hour mark right now. And like for both of them, I was like I like have 54 to like the thing at the end. Dude. I just don't think so, just because my experiences of every other one in this game, I have to get a million one-hits before I clear. And also my experience of trying to no-hit final, bro, where I got like 10 one-hits before passing at once. It's actually a little scary that I haven't gotten a one-hit final and a no-hit 2 final. I feel like it definitely should have happened by now, like using this, like the law of like averages. Just like the rate at which I do them. God. Low-key, I've been thinking about it, and like I am actually a little excited to grind black or white. Like, don't get me wrong, it seems like a really bad avoidance, but like, I don't know, I feel like it'll be fun. I feel like it'll be fun for at least a little bit, So that's a little exciting. I'm more excited for Cat than Bo, though. Cat definitely looks more fun. Although I've always thought like Sakura looks the most enjoyable of the stuff. Well, I don't know. The issue with Sakura is like it just has so much bullshit inside, man. I feel like that would get really overwhelming. I don't know. I doubt it would be less fun than Cantata. Because fucking this win sucks. Like it really does suck. Like genuinely, I will be really surprised if this gets another clear anytime soon after I beat this, because like I really did underestimate how bad of a grind this is. I mean, it's just like very miserable. Like you just spend so much. You spend almost all of your time as avoidance, like just grinding to get finals. And it's like it doesn't even matter half the time because the final is like completely impossible. It's like a 10 hit anyways. Like it's really bad. feel like I just keep getting these green bullets in really bad spots, man. Like, they just keep being in, like, the way, bro. But like, they won't get out the way of like the tight gaps, man. They're always like directly in the way. Like I feel like the tech one is really bad. Gotta not mess up gaps like that. It's really important. Kind of. I do think it'll be a little, not easier per se, but like I do think like having Cantata done will be nice though, because I'm pretty sure this is harder with cat and bow, so just having this done will just be like, oh yeah, third hardest fight in the game, down. Because I definitely like, I mean bow is like really hard obviously, but like I obviously don't have the experience to say for certain, but like, just playing it and messing around with it a little bit, I can definitely say it's not like infeasible at all. Like, I can definitely see why Al went for it. Like, it like just playing it casually, you know, it feels very possible. Which is also how I felt about this. This was like, the thing is like, I would say this was harder than I expected, but it was only harder than I expected because I based like my opinion based on like mostly like just looking at it and like how it looked in the task, which I recognize like when I, you know, had made my initial opinion that like, you know, that's very inaccurate. It was like a guess, like, oh, it looks like it would probably be like top 20, but like no way it's like harder than bow. But the more, like, I mean, it probably wouldn't be that hard if final was like a 1 in 30 to 1 in 50, like I, you know, had expected it to be. But unfortunately, it's a little bit harder than that, so. No, I shouldn't have done that. Damn it. Well, yeah, last dodge. Oh my god. I was too scared to go right, man. That was so scary. Man. That sucks. Dude. That was a really scary pre-finals the whole time. Like, it's a shame that I died to something as silly as that, though. Like, I feel like I definitely could have gotten the final there. Not that it mattered, the final was completely stupid. That's a little dissatisfying, but... or unsatisfying, dissatisfying is not the word, but yeah, what can you really do? I was like, yeah, like, good performance in the blue there. I made a lot of good decisions, a lot of quick reads to not get stuck. Just, yeah, fucking pre-final startled me. I didn't want to move right because you don't want to be in like the very middle, because that always feels kind of scuffed, especially if you're like moving there. Like, yeah, I don't know. It was a hard situation, like, when you consider like the gambling aspect, it's kind of hard to make that decision. If it was Rainbow time, I removed it because I would genuinely be like really upset if it happened during the clear, no matter how low the odds are, so. Considering this fight is uncleared. Like, it would genuinely, like, really, like, almost ruin the accomplishment for me, so no thank you. That was really hard. I probably could have, I mean, I could have stayed in the corner, that was risky. Hard to make a good decision there. I'm sure it would annoy other people as well if like the first clear of this avoidance looked like that. Like, yeah, it would just be super fucking annoying. I hope I get better headphones soon, because it's actually really annoying having only one ear audio. Why'd you jump there? By the way, Birthday Song for Miku was like slightly harder than I thought it would be. I might actually have to add it to that one sheet. I forgot to do so many things there. I forgot to add it to the playlist until like right before stream. And then I forgot to add it to that Google Doc. Not that matters much. It is funny, I'm pretty sure it took longer than fucking Oboro. Cause I feel like on Oboro, like both Exhaust and Infinite, I just got so disgustingly lucky the whole time. Like, cause like that is a hard avoidance, but like, I don't know, I just like kept winning. And there's like life checks in it too. Like I first tried the Keith part of the Infinite version of the avoidance, and I'm like, what the fuck? It's not that hard to reach the Keith part, but the Keith part is pretty fucked. I don't think the new mindset's working, because I definitely have something to be mad about this session. Only one yellow attempt in like 18 minutes, plus it died to pre-final like that. Because like that's quite annoying, but like I'm actually not mad at it, which is a good sign that the new mindset is a good strategy. I think I'm actually like pretty good at just like changing the way I think about things. Which is interesting. I definitely can't always do it, but there are some situations where like I can just like realize like, oh, the way I'm thinking is illogical, and just stop thinking like that. Fuck off. Definitely not every situation though, but like I feel like especially with like video games, I feel like I have like mostly pretty good grasp on mindset. At least in terms of just like raw grind. I sometimes get pretty bad when it comes to like the social aspect. That's always what gets me, but like, you know. Just in general, like sitting down to like grind something, like just playing the game, like that is something I'm like, I think I can handle pretty well, mindset-wise, for a lot of things. I also just think I have pretty decent amounts of patience. I just think my ability to handle tedious shit is like pretty good. random thing I thought of, but I feel like okay, I guess I should explain the thought process. So Theo DM'd me earlier about making their status on Discord something from Subahibi, and they asked me like if that would be like if there would be a poser because like they didn't like absolutely love Subahibi, but they would make it like their status. There's like a quote that they liked, I guess. Well, I'd assume they like the quote considering they want to make it a Discord status. I cannot believe that worked. That was unbelievably lucky. But like, it made me think of like what a fan game poser would look like. And like the recent combo in IWC, I was like, god damn it, the mini bullet ruined that. The recent combo in IWC when we think like, I don't agree with this for the record, but the biggest like way to be a fan game poser is to be a CN3 fan but not liking Haystack 2. that is bad. Like obviously like can't like being a poser is a fucking stupid concept. It's not actually like a real thing that anyone thinks. But if there was a way to be a fan game poser, that would be my vote for how to do it, because that's fake as fuck. I did feel like when I replayed Haystack 2 that I like greatly undervalued that game. How did that work? That was like crazy. Dude, what the fuck? How am I getting away with this? Cause like I do think Haystack 2 is like, not only do I think it's like really fun and interesting, but I also think the game is like extremely influential in a way that's like hard to appreciate. At least when I feel like when I first played it, because I don't think I thought about that kind of thing as much as fan games. So I think now I look at Haystack 2 and I just think that game is like fucking absolutely fucking brilliant, dude. Like that is like that game is like the blueprint for like the future of Needle for like the next few years. And like I feel like it's so undervalued in that regard because the game is like just as fucking clever as like, you know, modern gimmick Needle games. Just, you know, in a format that's a little different. Like I think it's sick. I just really like that fucking game, man. I think it's so fun. I also just think, like, really unconventional design is kind of what makes fan games interesting. don't know, I just like when my games do weird things. Like, obviously it doesn't work all the time, but like, I don't know. Like, in my mind, it's like the thing that makes fan games, like, interesting. I was like, I got a little distracted by a combo in Discord. Oh yeah, it's like, I don't know. Like, obviously it's like, there's some people that like want fan games to have like more traditional like game design and stuff, but in my opinion that kind of removes the point. Well, maybe saying removes the point is a little exaggeratory, you know? It's not like fan games as a whole would die if they were like normal video games. Normal video games as in commercial video games or indie games. Well, I guess indie games are commercial video games, aren't they? Huh? That was stupid. Regardless. I do think... why is my brain, like, exploding? Oh yeah, it's just like, I do think, like, fan games are at their most interesting when they're not really doing traditional stuff. Which is what makes, like, me really like Haystack 2 and games like it, because it's like, it's such an unconventional way to design a video game that it's like, I think it is just so cool and smart. And I think it works really well for what it's going for, and it's like executed well. And the game is just like so creative, and also why did it just not stop? Maybe should have done the jump rope. I can't believe I'm alive. Yeah, this is the kind of thing I care about with fan games. Like, I just really like traditional games, I guess. This is interesting to me. Like, this is the most interesting way to make a fan game to me. Is just make it, like, really unique and not really doing standard stuff with it. Like, I think that's way cooler than, like, trying to make a fan game like a, you know, normal game. That's also kind of something that, like, sticks out to me about older adventure games, especially, like, Eastern ones, because those are the ones I have the most experience with, so... Although, you know, there's obviously some charm to, like, older Western games as well. Like, you know, I'm not the biggest fan of them, on average. Well, Haystack 2 is a buffed CN1, technically. Did I say Haystack 1? I mean Haystack 2. Haystack 2 is a buffed CN1, it's just, you know, a roundabout way of buffing it, you know? It's more like a... Well, I was about to say a haystacked CN1. Yes, Haystack 2 is also CN1. It just does more with it, so it's like less obvious, I guess, but I mean, I'm pretty sure there's still the CN1 floor numbers, and the tile sets are the same. Like, I don't think they're the same, I think some of them are different. Maybe, I don't know. Yeah, they're both the same one. Goes up to like 451, I think. It starts with the first game left off, so it starts at like 25. And goes until the end of the Sunspike stage. That was a really cool wall. Damn. That is unfortunate. I did replay CN1 recently, and I don't really know why I hated the game so much in my first playthrough. Maybe it's just because my keyboard was bad, because not being able to like 2-frame and shit in CN1 is quite annoying. Replaying the game, it was like pretty chill, and I had fun with it, so... I'd probably rather replay CN1 than CN2, just because I think CN1's more interesting. Because CN2, it's like, when I replayed that game, I also enjoyed it more, but like... I don't know. CN2 still has like this like very, not great vibe to me. I definitely think it's the least interesting game Kill has made, probably. Which is funny, because it has a lot of charm and a lot of cool things about it. It's obviously a very polished game, especially compared to his other stuff. Not as much compared to CN3. Although, it's actually kind of funny to say, because CN3 is like, for as big of a game as it, fuck you, man. Yeah, it's cool. Whatever, man. Yellow sucks today, holy shit. For like as big of a game as CN3 is, and like it does have a lot of like you know, like production value and stuff. Like the game does feel like very, I don't even know how to word it. I guess homemade. Like CN2 feels like the product, like CN2 and CN 2.5 as well feel like the products of like a team, you know? Like it feels like a game that was like put together by like multiple people more than like, and this isn't even, this has nothing to do with like the quality of like the aesthetics or anything, like the visuals or anything like that. It's just like the atmosphere of the game. It feels like more of like a, you know, a group thing, a group effort, whereas, you know, CN3 has always felt more like homey to me. It feels more, like, even though it's also a group effort, it feels more, like, focused. Not, maybe not focused, but, you know, it feels comfortable, I guess, I don't know. I guess comfortable is the best way to say it. Like, it just feels familiar. Work for that. It's very hard to word my opinions on these games. That was an excellent jump arc, holy tits. No! God damn it. Fucking pre-fin. I don't know. I don't care. If I get hit at the start of pre-fin, I literally just don't care, bro. Like, No, that's not at all it, Opanker, because when I was thinking about that, I was not thinking about any of the games inspired by CN3. I was just thinking about CN3. Like that is not like what my brain goes to when I think of CN3. Like I just think about the game. So I'm not thinking about like Vandal or whatever. You know, I'm just thinking about like CN3 and how like that game just has a very unique vibe to me. That's just like it's only really like okay, it's not matched though by that one thing in CN 2.5, which I don't know if I can just say it by name. I probably can. The third part of the game. There you go. So like that part of CN 2.5 is almost that vibe to me, but it feels somehow even more desolate. Like, and like, well, the thing is, because CN3 doesn't feel desolate to me, it just feels small, it feels at home, you know? Even though it's a very big game, it feels so homey. But CN 2.5 feels, like, not in a bad way, it feels like that part of the game feels empty. It feels like there was something here, now there wasn't. And like that is like also a unique vibe, because it's like it's so unique that I haven't seen in any other fan game. Like when I play CN 2.5, especially when I'm like alone and by myself and I get to like, you know, the ending part of CN 2.5, like really all I can think about is just like the vibe of it gives me and like how it just feels so isolated. It feels like very desolate. Like you just feel alone in that game. Like you don't feel alone in CN3, but it doesn't feel like, I don't know, man. These games have such good atmosphere, man. Like I just think about it so much. I don't know. Session has been okay. His session has been okay. I got 2 pre-finals, but they both died. One at the start, one at the end. I'm playing pretty alright. Could be better though. But, yeah. Mic keeps moving. I can touch that, which is probably a bad idea. Yeah. I don't know. I just really like the vibe of CN3 and CN 2.5, and I like it more than the vibe of CN2. CN1 is also like a completely different atmosphere, but the thing is, CN1 kind of feels like a needle game in a lot of ways. That's because it is a very influential needle game. Thank you for it. It feels very homey. Or not homey, but it just feels like, you know, it feels familiar, like game. Like that's probably the game where it's like, I think its influence affects how I view it the most, because like I just kind of like, it feels like games that inspired, whereas CN3 really doesn't. Like Vandal is CN3 inspired, but I've never felt that Vandal feels like CN3. Bathhouse. Jesus, that I injured. Thank you. Like, I don't know. I guess CN3 versus the one part of CN 2.5 to me is like the difference between like... It's like the difference between like a small log cabin that's clearly like been lived in, but like the owner of it is out, and like a log cabin that's been like abandoned for like 3 years. Like that is the vibe to me. Like that is exactly like how to describe it. Like I feel like in CN 2.5 you feel the absence. God. CN1. Honestly, that's like... I wouldn't call CN3 lawful, is the thing. I think it's like neutral good. cause like I think your other like the CN I think your other three are like spot on. Like I think those are like, well, CN2 is a little hard to say. Maybe though, I don't know. That one's a little harder. I'm not sure, but like at least CN1 and CN2, I'm 100% with you. Like I agree wholeheartedly. But like CN3, I think it's neutral. Like I think like I don't know. Like obvious like the game is just like it's too. It doesn't like I feel like to me like what would make something like if it's lawful, I feel like that would mean like lawful would be like Vandal, because Vandal is like it's kind of just like, you know, it's kind of like doing the thing. It's like it's not really like I don't know how to say this without being like insulting towards the game. Vandal is just like it's kind of just like doing things and like, you know, it's like doing like very standard things, I guess. Like it plays around a little bit with the game structure of like a, you know, 54 game, but for the most part, it's like pretty grounded, especially in terms of needle design. The game plays it pretty straight, all things considered. I do not think CN3 plays it straight like that. No, I got to the tight gap, but I fucking, I couldn't, man, fucking pre-final, man. Pre-final's being really bad right now. Three deaths to in a row really sucks. Whatever, can't really do much about it. Man, fucking pre-final though. Dude, I have like, dude, I'm doing so well on blue too, but like fucking pre-final. Whatever, I get mad about it. Oh, well, imagine. That was a post-unravel. I survived the unravel. 6-6. Maybe. I mean, I can see that. It's just like, it does do weird things, but it's not as unhinged as it like could be. But yeah, I mean, I think a lot of like the influence that like the reason why games feel like, you know, kind of wacky, like CN3, is partially because Morning Dew. Because I think Morning Dew is like, it's kind of like a more extreme like version of like the like silliness of CN3. These are very different games, by the way, when I say this, so like obviously keep that in mind. So like I'm not trying to say like they're similar even, because they're not really similar. I mean they have similarities. You have to be above the age of 13 to talk here. Like they have similarities, but like yeah, I mean like they're very different games. Like they have different vibes, and you know, so it's like. But I do think, like obviously, there's at least some DNA of CN3 in Morning Dew. Like that's undeniable, considering the whole like the way the game starts in like the Floor 31 like hub type thing. So, like I just think that game is so interesting. I totally lost track of what I said, so I just said I think the game is interesting, by the way. I actually don't remember what I was doing. Oh yeah, like I was just saying, like I think Morning Dew is like kind of interesting, because it's like, yeah, I feel like, you know, like a lot of games are obviously inspired by it, like pretty heavily, and like I feel like that kind of revitalizes some of the silliness of CN3, which is weird to say, because, you know, they're, like I said, they're different, but like, I think Vandal plays it mostly straight, you know, like when you think of like, I mean, there's obviously other CN3 inspired games, I'm drawing a blank on what they are, but like, you know, like I feel like even CN3 is not the most unhinged thing Kale's made, because obviously, because Haystack 2 is like distilled silliness, like that game is extremely silly. So I think a lot of things that are inspired by CN3 kind of take like the core, just like usage of the gimmicks, and not really too much else. Like a lot of them don't take like just like the one-off things the game does. Like even in terms of just like that, like the structure of the game, you know, CN3 like tends to just do things for like a little bit, and then just like instantly like move on to the next idea. Like it's very common that like a concept is just used for one screen randomly, and then it like doesn't really, you know, and sometimes it's not even really connected too much to like the rest of the stage it's in or whatever. I mean, a perfect example of this is the museum section of, or like the Dock Kid like interlude in the triple jump stage, which like comes out of kind of nowhere. Like it's not even really a tutorial for Dock Kid, because that doesn't really make a lot of sense in context. It kind of just is like a random area with Dock Kid, and then all of a sudden you're out of it, and it connects into the stage. But that kind of thing is really interesting. That CN3 does that. And I think a lot of games inspired by it don't take that, they just kind of take the needle design. And the needle design is good, but I think there's more to a needle game than the needle. You know, like the way you organize the game, the way you progress the game, that kind of thing adds a lot to the experience for the player. I think in a lot of ways keeping the player in the dark about the game can be a really good device, because it just makes it so that way, you know, they don't really know what to expect, and whatever you throw at them is going to feel more surprising, and, you know, surprising is interesting. You know, if the player has surprises, then they'll have stuff to look forward to. This makes the game more exciting, in my opinion, by nature of like just keeping you guessing with the structure. That's actually like something that I think is like the biggest like downside to 104 games, is because like a 104 game kind of it kind of like reveals the structure of it to you, which I think is why something like Vandal like sticks out, just for like the minor subversions of the like linear 54s and how it sometimes like switches it up a little bit. Like, that kind of thing stands out in a game like that because it's kind of rare, so it's like having it happen at all is interesting, and it adds some flair. And, you know, it makes it not like always set in stone, like not every area is going to be 3 screens when you move on to the next, you know? And that's always fun. It's new, it's different, it's cool. It, you know, makes the stages feel more unique than they would otherwise. Damn. Didn't really use my positioning well. But yeah, like, I don't know. Dude, I'm getting cooked by 310 over there. Like, I still can't pass it at all. Last night was a good free-final session. It was actually pretty nice, but today has been kind of terrible. I didn't pass it a single time, even including hit counts. Luckily, we don't really play the hit counts very often. Thank you. I feel like I've been getting that RNG so much lately, like the perfect wall. I don't know. Fucked up. What else? Like, I don't know. I think I've been, like, as time progresses, I think more about fan game design, because I think fan game design is just really interesting. Not the best at articulating it, though. Standing still because I was on my nail, but I was gonna get out of the way if there was something in the way, but it wasn't. really cut it close. It was safe. Outside of fan games, my Donkey Kong 64 playthrough is finally almost complete. Finally I've beaten that game after never finishing a playthrough of it for no real reason. I like the game, so there's no reason to not finish a playthrough of it. I just never have. I finished Creepy Castle today, this morning. Which is why the stream was delayed a little bit, because I started close to like 1:30 my time, as opposed to noon. That's because I had a lot of time. I woke up kind of early. Not kind of early. I woke up at like the average time, which is around 10 a.m. Which is a little late, that's because I fell asleep at like 3 a.m. If I want to, I can wake up at like 6, but I'd have to like, you know, change my schedule a little bit and start sleeping earlier. Regardless, you know. Did do the level. Oh, I'm missing this hideout home, and then the game is done. Because every collectible I'm missing is in hideout home, except for one thing, but I need to get 2 things in hideout home. It's not important. Could have canceled there to land on the ground faster. I don't know if I've ever said this explicitly, but if you ever hear that, like, me, like, pressing a key and nothing's happening, it's because I'm just mashing the up arrow key for fun. Damn. I was really hoping that was a safe zone, because I was kind of uncomfortable moving to the right there, even though I knew I would end up moving to the right. It just felt really weird. So because Birthday Song for Miku is finally done, the only exhaust difficulty avoidance I have left is black or white, and then if I do that I will be... Well, if I did it right this second, I would be the second person to 100% exhaust difficulty. But you know, there's 2 other people who are 1 black or white away from 100% exhaust difficulty, so... Assuming that Choco has everything in the game, I don't know if Choco's only done the hardest difficulties I realize, but I'm pretty sure. Like, just judging by like the way Choco plays games, I would be really surprised. Playing Kaizo games is like great choreography. This is not a Kaizo game. Imagine if Black Ryan had an infinite difficulty, bro. You can say that about so many avoidance in this game. Genuinely, so many of the hardest things in this game that aren't like the uncleared shit are exhaust difficulties. Electric Sister Bitch, you know? Capsize. Endless Station. Like, dude, if every fight had an infinite difficulty, we would be cooked. Like, it would be over. Like, dude. Dude, fucking just imagine for a second how brutal it would be. Now, to be fair, some of the fights on Infinite are not much harder than they are in Exhaust. In fact, Bamboo Sword Girl is literally easier on Infinite. But, well, let's be real, those are the exceptions, they're not the rule. So, realistically speaking, you know, if those fights had infinites, at least a good amount of them would be absolutely fucking decrepit grinds. Like, they would just be just absolutely hideous, bro. God. And yeah, like black or white infinite, that is the centerpiece of that like thought process, because it's like just imagining the possibilities. Like, dude, what? Why would you? Like, genuinely, it's maybe not even good for your mental health to consider it. Whew. Hey, Faster Venom. Ah, I shouldn't have gone that far right. Maybe just chilled. Might be stupid. Twice there, really. Pretty sure I thought I hit a hit twice. Cool. Pretty probably don't hit it once. God damn, bro. Could have been an unravel and post unravel clear. That last raid was crazy. Dude, Yellowhead Joe Infinite? Oh my god, don't even get me started, bro. That is such a horrid idea. Like, dude, Yellowhead Joe on exhaust already gives me a fucking aneurysm, bro. Had an infinite, you'd be cooked. That was not a great final performance, by the way. I really should have, or not should have, I could have played better. Also, yeah, for I Wanna Be the Guy fan games, the term Kaizo doesn't really exist. They're kind of just games. Yeah, and I like card stuff too. But I also just like the grind of it. Like, I don't just like the feeling of beating it, I just like playing it. It's more interesting to me. It's ironic because one of my favorite gaming franchises is Kirby. I fucking love Kirby games, and they're known for being easy. Although, that's really only if you play them any percent, which, who's out here playing games any percent, bro? If you 100% them, most Kirby games are pretty difficult. I mean, the most, like, funny example is definitely Kirby's Epic Yarn, which, like, if you do Kirby's Epic Yarn any percent, obviously it's a very easy game because you can't die. But if you play it 100%, the game is fucking evil. The original I Wanna Be the Guy, I mean, it's hard by like normal game standards. By like compared to the fan games, it's very easy. But yes, it's generally considered a difficult game. It has some hard moments. Jumped through that like a genius. The purplest Tyson. it's cool to get that final, especially because it came with some scary moments during the pre-final where I definitely thought I was gonna die again. So, yeah, that's good. Happy I didn't get tilted though, even though I died the pre-final fucking 3 times in a row. That's mostly what I'm happy about. I'm just thinking about that, cause like, yeah. But like, this is like what I was waiting for, like yesterday, because I was thinking like, dude, like, yeah, I'm like doing well mentally now, but that was a good session. But right now I'm having like a, all things considered, like pretty mediocre session by my standards right now, and like I'm still having a good time, having fun with the fight, which is really important. Scary. Ah, dude, that was fucked up. It's 2 finals really close to each other. Yeah, I mean this final is, yeah, this is not in a fucking million, billion, trillion years, bro. Holy shit. Genuinely, if someone survived that, in a fucking attempt, I don't know what I would have done. Like, I would have to make out with them for sure. Like, that's not off the table. Oh my god. Dude, I swear to god, I'm gonna die of heart disease, but not because of, like, bad eating habits. It's gonna be because of pre-final. Jump rope. You won the game of jump rope, barely. Miguel's playing a little bit nicer, which is, you know, nice. Yeah, okay, that was quite quick there. Do I want to play this out? I mean, I'm reaching the point. I kind of want to play final, yeah. I'll play this out. Yeah, I'm reaching the point though where it's like I don't really care to like reach the end. I mean, I already reset like runs that get hit on like pre-final and yellow pretty often, just because like I just don't care to play it out. I usually don't reset blues though, because if I get hit on blue, then usually I want to play a little bit more. Just you know, this is blue's fun attack. It's like, you know, pretty rare that I'm actually gonna be annoyed by blue. Yeah, I just want to play final a little bit, just to, you know, give it a feel, you know, see how it feels. Okay, what does Stack have to say? No, that's kind of ridiculous. It was definitely readable. Like, if you read very far ahead, you probably could have figured it out. What was the play there? Very difficult. Yeah, this got extremely awkward really quickly. Jesus. if I have very much energy right now to like play a while. Maybe I do, maybe I don't. That was a little difficult. This is really awkward to figure out what to do there. Maybe if I landed at a different time, you know, maybe I could have figured something out. That was weird. That was a really awkward one. God. Brutal. Kind of like the bullets are breathing on that attack. I mostly say that because like the circles like go in and out. I don't know. There's a weird way to word it. Had to bust out some exotic moves there. Holy shit. I feel better than that attack than usual today. I feel like I'm just like pulling out all the stops. Like I'm always like doing like the precise dodges. Like, I feel positively sexy. That was not sexy. That was like the opposite of sexy. That was terrible. That was so bad. Holy shit. Whatever. It's not biggie. That was hideous. Absolutely repugnant. All the words. All the unique words. Like, if I'm in this mood for like the rest of the grind, that was stupid. I should have looked ahead. had a random thought, but I wonder if, like, it would be interesting to just, like, make a... Because, like, I have a lot of thoughts about fan games, and, like, I don't think my thoughts are super interesting, but I wonder if I should, like, organize, like, whenever I get on, like, a thought process with fan games and just have, like, an aspect of fan games that I feel like isn't talked about, that, like, I just want to, like, discuss. Maybe it'd be cool just having it in a place, like, some kind of blog type thing. I don't know. Like, randomly thought about that. I don't know if anyone would care. Like, the shit I ramble about is so random. I gotta, okay, I was playing good on blue, but now I'm kinda making a lot of sloppy mistakes. I gotta clean these up a little bit, because he's like the sloppy sludge right now with these reads. What's up? I'm on exhaust. I don't know. Maybe it's worth it. Marching band. The drums of the song always make me think of a marching band, I don't know why. Not even particularly marching band core, something that comes to my brain every time. Bro. Let's get things situated. Do I have 2 finals today? I do. I was wondering if I had 2 or 1 because I couldn't remember. But it's actually a really good sign that I couldn't remember, because that means I'm not really thinking about it that much if I can't remember. So yeah, I think the new mindset is working really well. I'm having a lot of fun today playing this. I mean, I'm not having like a ton of fun, but I'm having like an amount of fun that is like acceptable. It's an amount of fun that would make me want to continue to grind. Instead of like thinking like every day like, oh, I don't want to play this. So, you know, it's good enough. This will be the first time in a while my heart is clear. Doing something I think is absolute fucking peak. I was having when my hardest needle clears, because I did really long save, which I thought was kind of mid. Then I did DM2 White Shadow, which was kind of annoying. But I did like it overall, I think. I mean, replaying it, the first screen was fine, second screen was annoying though. So yeah, that was how I felt about it, but like, thinking about it now. JGBC was pretty peak, honestly. Like, I know that save gets a lot of shit, but like, I do think that save was honestly really good. Is it stupid? Yes. Is it fucking dumb? Yes. But is it super satisfying? Fuck yes, bro. You can get away with being dog shit if you're satisfying. It's a little paradox. I mean, yeah, I'm the same way. Well, not exactly with that, and even if even if Secret 5 was the top of my things, I like Secret 5. I mean, if I didn't like Secret 5, I wouldn't have like a million clears of it. I even fucking rebeat it for that one video when I was doing all the K3 Secret stuff list. I was like, I want to have a new recording of Secret 5 for this, because it would be funny, because technically, you can beat it deathless. So like, the top of my clear list, like, let's think. Toikea, I love Toikea. Destruction State, not a big fan of Destruction. Well, I do like Destruction State, but it is kind of annoying. But I'd say it's like pretty good. What is after that? It'd be Replica, I believe. Replica, that game is fun. I like it a lot. CN is amazing. After CN... Is after CN, I guess it's Splatter Fate, right? Splatter Fate's kinda... I mean, I had fun with it, but it's kinda dumb. It's very tedious to play because of X6. But I didn't mind grinding it, and I wouldn't have mind grinding it for longer if I didn't get as lucky as I did. EX Entrance is pretty horrible. I do not want to touch that ever again. I'm happy I beat it as fast as I did, because, God, like, I did not want to sit through that. I didn't even beat it like super fast, but 32 hours is pretty good, like, Jesus. And I got lucky with True Finals. I got unlucky with like everything else in the fight, so like averages up like good luck. After that, I think after that is Legend Altia, right? Legend Altia, I have a soft spot for. I think it's really fun, honestly. Annoying, stupid, dumb, but fun as hell. I like the game a lot. What is after Leche? I guess after Leche would be the version of K3 plus Boss 2 I beat. It's easier now. I mean, I had a really bad experience with it, so I didn't really have that much fun with it, but it's a cool boss, and the update seems better for the most part, so... Yeah, well, it's also easier. After that, I think it's Infinite after that, right? Infinite's fun. Actually, Infinite's not just fun. Infinite's one of the best avoidances I've ever played. I don't know, I'm just saying it's fun, bro. I fucking love that game. If you can't tell, I'm saying, I'm like, my mouth is kind of moving faster than my brain is right now. So like, I'm just like thinking about like a million different... Like, I'm trying to think about like what my opinion is, but I'm trying to like throw in filler sentences, just get through like words without awkward pauses. So I am just talking in a very unusual way right now, if you can't tell. I'm trying to think about what's next on the list. But yeah, Infinite's awesome. I fucking love Infinite. After Infinite's Dancer, right? Dancer is not awesome. It is annoying as hell. But I didn't mind it too much. I was very relieved when it was over, though. It's not like terrible, though. Despite what my rating says. Probably should raise it to like a 4. It's probably not bad. What's after Dancer? Is it just Mayamushi? I think it's Mayamushi. Time Issue is obviously awesome. Like, that game is like, I mean, yeah, you don't really need anyone to tell you that that game is awesome. It's really fun to play. I love Mayu. Well, I guess before Mayu, if you're counting Needle and Avoidance, then before Mayu I think is FTFA Deathless, right? FTFA Deathless is amazing. It's probably the best Needle save I've ever played. After Mayu, there's like, what is there? Well, I guess we can start with Claire's Homemade Mochi, which I'm a little bit biased, but I like it. After, like, there's also Ruma and Invincible Alien, which are both pretty fun. They have their issues, but, I mean, especially Alien I like a lot. Ruma is, like, pretty good, too. What's after those? MHC is really good, JDBC is really good. I mean, saying MHC is really good is also a misstatement. I fucking love MHC, it's one of my favorite avoidances. I think it's, like, incredibly well made. I think it's, like, some of the best atmosphere in the avoidance as well. Like, it's so well done. I have nothing but love for that game. JGBC is also something like Legend Altia. It's stupid, but I have a soft spot for it. And then, like, what would be around there? Close the Wood Extra is, like, somewhere in there, which I like. Close the Wood Extra quite a bit. There's also, K3 100%, which obviously I love. It's K3. And then Love Trap Big Kid is after that, I think. And I like Love Trap Big Kid as well. I think it's a really clever boss. It's really fun. Then after that, I'm not sure where it goes after that. Yeah, that's enough anyways. I listed so many things. So yeah, you can see like most of the things that are at the top of my clear list are things that I really enjoyed. Which is pretty nice. I've maybe forgot some things, but it's everything I can think of right now. I guess I never got Exceed. What difficulty rating did I give Exceed? Was it 95 or 96? I don't remember. I think it was 95. I'm pretty sure my difficulty rating for Exceed is 95. Yeah. Oh, and I forgot about Superfish, yeah. Those like, Superfish is like pretty fun, but it's kind of annoying at times when you're not getting good attempts. And then Exceed is maybe my favorite avoidance. I love that game, but that's totally forgot about those games. Those are 95. Whoops. I feel like really low energy right now. It's not even like sleepy, it's just like, I don't know. I've just like been overcome by like the past like 10 minutes of the desire to lie down. I do want to keep going though, because I do want to keep playing this. Like, my desire to lie down is only a little bit weaker than my desire to continue playing this right now. Not even really hoping for anything, I just kind of just want to put time in. Like, I don't know. I do kind of want to reach, like, 100, Jesus, 60 hours. And, I'm currently 2 hours away from that right now, playtime. So, would prefer to put in some time now so I can, like, make sure I hit it later today. So doing a quick hour and a half. Like, an hour and a half always goes by very quickly. I feel like it's only once you, like, approach, like, 2 hours that you start to feel like a session has gone by, you know? It's kind of meaningless because, you know, of course you feel like a session has gone by in 2 hours if your sessions are 2 hours on average, so that's kind of stupid. But what I mean is, like, you know, like it feels like a complete amount of time after that, I guess, to me. Like, I don't know. If I play for less, I always feel like, you know, I didn't, like, really, like I feel like I just, like, kind of just, like, dabbled my toes in the session. I didn't really experience the full session. Kind of going through it with this deck. I really tried to cancel there, but I really just should have stayed my ass on the floor. Blech. That was brutal. The fact that that was on the ground, bro. I mean, obviously I could have canceled third gap. But that is fucked up. That is uniquely fucked up. Probably could have stalled behind it though, I actually wasn't too sure. I went for that because it seemed okay, but when I realized both the bullet above it and the fact that I misread that, and then it wasn't actually gonna go to the ground or avoiding the corner, I was like, oof. That was not the play in hindsight. Holy shit. That was inventive. That was inspired. Holy shit. And then I kind of transition chill, bro. The transition I feel has been so shit. Like, bro, I kind of need the walls to not always, like, be in positions that block out all of your movements. Like, I need something better, you know? Just a little better, you know? Just a little better. Yeah, so maybe. I've been getting cooked. Whoops, sorry for bunking them. I gotta figure something out about this. I keep bumping my mic. I gotta stop moving my hands so much. But I said that while I move my hands an excessive amount. I just move my hands a lot when I speak. Just one frame to the right, man. Yeah, I've just been cooked on the intro for a while now. I'm gonna see if I can get like one or two more decent attempts. Like past blue maybe. Then we call it there. I don't know. Session's been weird. I feel like the session has been like kind of a... Like, I don't know. I definitely don't think I've been playing badly. In fact, I've been thinking on a lot of attacks I've played pretty well. But I do think... I don't know. Okay, well that was completely impossible. Yeah. Worse red, worse green. Like, yeah, not happening. Like, I don't know. I just... Yeah, I definitely think I've played well. But like the quality of the session has not necessarily been that good per se. At least if you measure in terms of final passes, like in terms of just quality of gameplay, it is definitely good. The luck is just not the best. I think yesterday night's session, I think that session just had like very goated luck. But I honestly feel like I might even be playing, maybe not better, but like as good as that session, just with worse luck. I guess I am, yeah, I guess it is a good session. Because last night's session was a 66% pass rate on pre-final. I believe it was 4 and 6. It was very nice. It's like, you know, where you want it to be. Yeah. Sustaining a higher one is like kind of stupid. Yeah, it's the nature of the attack. So, you know, it's like they're both like honestly as good as each other. Like this was a similar amount of pre-finals, and like getting to pre-finals is definitely more indicative of, you know, the skill I guess of the player than getting to final. Getting to finals, like, I mean obviously there's luck in getting to pre-final in this attack, but like, you know, there's more luck in getting to final. Dude, if I made that work, that would have been awesome. That was a good decent attempt. I mean, it definitely could have been a pre-final. Those two heads puts me, like, not really paying attention. It was well played. It was hard at the end. I actually played really well to only one hit there, honestly. Thank you for the raid. is appreciated. You for streaming well, whatever you were doing. In that case, probably just get my rest. Oh, dude. I had a good idea there, just bumped into that. Oh, it lined up so well for that idea. It's gonna be nice having left ear audio again, by the way. Yeah, I'm eagerly awaiting that. Jesus. Dude. That was easily doable, it was just a little bit precise. It's crazy because I did that one fucking super precise jump where I had to like calculate the exact fucking falling angle to like get through the gap, dude. Like that was an excellent fucking execution of the dogs there, and then I messed up that. Like that's brutal, man. It's always scary when you have to jump there because there is like one wave that like extends really far downwards there, which is actually a pain in the ass regardless of what safe spots you're using for that part, because it extends really far, so like it's just like a random line of blue that gets in the way. Man, you're a dickhead, man. You really didn't want me to walk right. It literally did everything in its power to prevent me from walking right. I think I'm in a deep spot. Ridiculously bad luck. Ah. Alright. Yeah, my intro pass rate for the past like fucking 15 minutes has been really bad. Ugh. Yeah, I'm definitely losing the motivation to play more right now. Yeah, I'll probably just skip to the... okay, I see. Okay. I'll probably play like 15-20 more minutes. And then do something else for a little bit. Do my night session after dinner. How exciting. How riveting. I'm kind of surprised that I didn't hit that, I'm not gonna lie. Everybody loves the night sessions. Actually, they're probably the ones people care about the least, because they're never on stream. I was gonna say, I feel like everything that's like good that has happened in this grind always happens on night sessions though, but no, because the first 2 hit was on stream night session. Obviously I'd prefer to beat this on stream, just because, you know, streaming clears is cool, but for a grind I just want to put time into, you know, it's like a good chance it happens off stream if it's during a night session, because I'm not gonna lie, some of those night sessions I'm just fucking popping off, like, man, didn't think that would hit me, but shit, dude. I really felt like I had that. Man. Okay, well. Could have been a bad final, but... I didn't make that mistake. Okay, well, that was kind of quick. Good lord. 6 hits. Barely a AAA rank with a 9.7. Oh, that's exactly 200,000 less than my PB. It's kind of fun. Yeah, pretty good, pretty good. I think the gameplay is a little weaker than yesterday's session, for sure. But only by a little. I think it's mostly just the intro's been fucking me up today, which is funny because I feel like I've been doing well in Attack 2. But I'm not, okay, I'm doing good on Attack 2, I'm not doing consistently good. Like, I have been doing, like, smart reads, I've been doing great dodges, but it's not reliably. Haven't been locked into it. Making a lot of noises. I tend to do that though whenever I'm like focusing something, and I just involuntarily make a noise that's like kind of like a low hum. I was convinced I hit the ground and would have a double jump, and well, more importantly, would do a single jump worth of height, not a double jump. So that was a bit of a miscalculation, you know. Didn't exactly hit the floor. Whoops. I was just happy about the improvements to mental. I can't believe it hit me, bro. Turn around fast enough, please. Fuck. Dude, I didn't realize how close I had to be to that to make that dodge work. God damn it. That would have been fine, bro. Wow. It's impressive I lived that long considering I completely missed that cancel. That was meant to be a cancel and ended up being like a 4-frame or something. Let's hit the shift key first. There we go. I can't believe that didn't hit me. Almost walked into the thing there. Like, I thought I did what I thought was a light left press, but I think I held it a little longer than expected. Or I just wasn't like aware of how far left I was at the start. Something like that. Regardless, I was more far left than I wanted to be there, but it didn't matter. No! Fuck you! Oh my god, man. God damn it. You're annoying. It is a successful session. I played well, I did the best I could. I did the best I could. I did pretty good though. I got 2 finals, even though the pre-final was giving me a 3x death streak right at the start. That's always nice. Yeah, this is kind of inconsistent play. If I tighten it up a bit, then that would be awesome. I'd be able to get more good attempts, but yeah. The main thing is that, like, I feel like the mindset I have with this session is one that is very sustainable, and I could keep going for a really long time with this bossless mindset. It just feels so much easier to play today than it did yesterday, or specifically in the afternoon yesterday, because this is the mindset I was using for my night session yesterday, which worked really well. And yeah. On this session, which is not as successful, it worked just as well, and I've avoided getting mad. Yeah. But yeah, I don't think I've been, I have not been mad once today. I've raised my voice, but that's just because I'm kind of passionate about this shit, so it's like dying to like yellow or pre-final in like certain ways will make me not really yell, I guess, because yell kind of makes it sound different than what it is, but you know. I mean, it is definitely raising my voice. No! God damn it, blue. Oh my god, that was so tight, man. I don't know if that was possible. I don't really want to finish. Ugh, dude. Blue's been fucking me up lately. I haven't been passing it at all. I keep getting close, which is like that one moment where it's just like really hard, really precise, or just kind of ridiculous, or just like a huge cluster that's like not spaced out with the gaps well. Like, yeah, that's always kind of unpleasant. But to be fair, the start of the session just had a ridiculous blue pass rate that really just wasn't dying to it. So, it just got so much worse towards the end, which is unfortunate. Although he's still playing well, just not as amazing, just like, but still pretty good play. I don't know. There's not really much to be upset out about the session. I'm happy. Okay. It's like 5 to 10 more minutes. Yeah. Just a little longer. Might even just be willing to go until next yellow if it takes a while. Although if I hit this attempt as a yellow, then I wouldn't just... Kind of amazed I'm not up. Oh, well, ugh, that was unfortunate. God, why did it have to be so close to the floor? I hate those ones that are that close to the floor. That's kind of ambiguous if the best play is to jump over or go under. Because obviously going under is safer in general because it gives you more options, but it's like, when it's that close to the floor, it's like really hard to tell. Anyways, that was perfectly fine to go under, it's just really precise, so... I messed it up. Unfortunate. Okay, I think one more yellow. I wanted to cancel there, but I missed it. It doesn't matter. easily the last attempt, unless I'm like just horribly unsatisfied after it, which I don't think will happen. Even if it's like yellow death, which, well, let's see. Okay, nice. No! God damn it. Okay, that's kind of annoying, but whatever. Yeah, bad pre-final pass right today. God damn it. Dude, that was a stupid. That was stupid as fuck. Yeah. I mean, what can you do, man? It's just a huge cluster. All at once. Like, really just... Yeah, not much I could do with that. It was the only hit, too. Literally just one spot where I got really unlucky. Yeah. I would have been sick to get another final. Whatever. Man, another fucking 1-3 pre-final pass rate day, dude. It's been so bad lately. God. It feels impossible to have a decent pass rate on it. Boy. Alright, cool. That's enough for today.